Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today in this video I'll be going to show you that how to configure DHCP server in your network. So this with the help of a router. Okay, so first of all I'll open my packet tracer here and I'll show you that how to configure a DHCP server in your network using packet tracer on your Cisco routers. So let me open the packet tracer here. First, before going to see that how to configure DHCP server, first we should understand that what actually DHCP server is. So DHCP, like I'm showing your paint here. Wait. So this word DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. Okay. So the word DHCP stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. So before going to understand that what actually DHCP server is, we should understand that what is the work of DHCP server. Okay. So this DHCP server stands for Dynamic Host Configuration Protocol. What actually it does? Say for example, here you have one server. So here, say this is your server here. For example, this is your server. Okay. And here I am making one client here. This will be your PC. Okay. This is just your PC here. And this server is connected with your system with the switch, or say for example it is directly connected with your router. So for example, you are having one home router, maybe you are using your Wi-Fi. So you can say that all of you might have Wi-Fi in your home, Wi-Fi router in your home nowadays. Okay, so this Wi-Fi router, what it does, it has an inbuilt DHCP server. Okay, so here what I have done, I have just directly connected with that this PC with your DHCP server. Okay, so what it does, it just, this is work on a client. So this PC will be known as client and this will be known as server. So this is a server client architecture. Okay, so this is a client and this is a server. So first the client will request, then the server will acknowledge, then the client will respond back and the server will acknowledge. So it's meant for DORA process, dynamic host DORA process going on. Okay, discover, offer, request and acknowledge. So there is a process called DORA, DORA. It's a process, it's a process called DORA. Okay, so what it does, with the help of this process, here you can see I'm making here DORA, clicking here. So here it happens, discover, then offer, then response, then acknowledge. So there is a process called discover, offer, response and acknowledge. Okay, so first what happens, first there is a discover offer goes to server. So client will discover where is the DHCP server, then this server will respond, then server will offer the client that I have this particular IP address. So mainly what is that, it provide the IP address to the systems. So I particularly have these IP address, so if you want I am offering you. Then the client will respond yes I want that, then the server will send that and it will acknowledge that whether the IP has been acknowledged or IP has been given to that particular server or not. So this is mainly the process of dynamic host configuration protocols which works on the DORA process. And the port number for DORA means discover, offer, then response and acknowledge. There is one port number through which that the client and server will acknowledge. Okay, so what happens mainly, this provide the IP address. What it does, it provide the IP address to whom, to the system. So it is mainly providing the IP address to your client PC. So how number of client PC you have, the number of client PC you have, and all the client PC will get that particular address. All the client PC, whichever client PC are there, they all will get that particular address. So this server will have containing a pool of addresses, and that particular pool will be assigned to the system. So the addresses from, for example, the address is starting from 192.168.1.0. this is a network from 0 to 254. So if 254 PCs or 254 PCs will be connected to your system, so all the PC will get that particular address to the client. Okay, so this is what DORA process done, it provide the IP address to the system. How to configure DHCP server here. So we have understand that what actually DHCP server is. It is a server which will be providing the IP address to the client PC. It is stands for dynamic host configuration protocol. It works on the process of discover and offer, response and acknowledge. That is a DORA process, and the port number is 67. The port number is 67 through which the DHCP will get the IP address. Okay, so hope so that you have understand the overview of a DHCP server. Now let's move into the configuration part, how to configure a DHCP server. So here I have opened my packet tracer. I'll just take this 1941 router. This router will be working as a DHCP server in my case. Okay, you can take a dedicated server also, but right now for easy purpose I'll be showing you router, because mainly in the production department most of us will configure a DHCP server on the routers for the easy performance and easy backup process. Okay, and here what I'll do, I'll just take one switch and I'll connect all the PC with that particular switch. So here I've connected one switch and all the PC I'll be connecting with that switch. Okay, so here I'll connecting to that switch. So I've connected the PC with the switch and connected that switch with the DHCP server, which is in my case my router. Now what I'll do, I am thinking to give the IP address of this particular network. So I'll give the IP address of 192.168.1.0 network with /24 prefix, that is the subnet mask, means 255.255.255.0. So if you don't know what all these things are, then please just comment below and I'll making you video on how IP address, what are the IP address available and how to identify the subnet mask and all those things. So here just we'll see that how to configure the server. So here this particular network IP address will be given to all the PCs. Now what I'll do, I'll just go to this router and I'll type here enable, then configure terminal. Then what I'll do, I'll type here, first I have to assign the IP address to this gateway. This is the gateway, means where the server, this particular all the PC will be going through this gateway to get the IP address. So this will be the gateway. So I'll give one IP address to gateway, and for my case IP address will be 1.1. So in the gigabit 0.0 interface gigabit 0/0, I'll give the IP address 192.168.1.1 with the subnet mask of 255.255.255.0, and I'll type here no shutdown. This will make that particular interface up. Now I'll create the DHCP pool. So let's see how to create a DHCP pool. So first come into the configuration terminal mode. Now type IP DHCP pool, then type the name of the pool. So in my case I'm typing the pool as DHCP, name of the pool is DHCP, enter. Now I'll type here network. So I'll type the network, which is 192.168.1.0, and the subnet is 255.255.255.0. I'll type the default router, which is 192.168. Default router is the default gateway, okay, 68.1.1, and that's it. Okay, if you want, you can give that these are the option available here. You can give the DNS server, you can give the domain name, but right now I don't give all those things. It is the advanced process, so I'll just give there. I'll just creating a DHCP server which will provide the IP address and the default gateway. Now what I'll do, I'll type here IP DHCP DHCP pool excluded address. So I have to exclude one address. Which address I have to exclude from the pool? The address which I have assigned in the router. So I think that this IP address should not be given to that particular PC, so I'll be assigning this 192.168.1.1. this will be excluded. Now I'll just save that configuration here. So you can see here by typing show startup config, you can see here that what I have configured. So I have configured here one DHCP excluded address, which is 1.1. Then I have configured the pool with the network of this and the default router. Now just I'll go to this PC, and I'll type, go to desktop, then IP configuration, and from his static I'll type here DHCP. In the PC will get automatically assigned. So you can see here that I'm getting the IP address from 1.2. Why 1.2? Because I have excluded this address. This is the default router address. So simply all the PC will get the IP address from the DHCP server. So it's a very easy process to configure a DHCP server in your network. So as you can see, all the PCs are getting the IP address of that particular device. So hope so that you have understand how to configure a DHCP server. If you have any question, just comment me below in this video, and please like, share and subscribe my channel. And if you like my work, please give a thumbs up to this video. Hope so that we're meeting with the next video. Thank you.